holiday season and all that. So anyway, here I am. Welcome to Joey's Magic Tarot. This is the Magic Hour, New Year's Eve edition, where I'm offering 2 card readings for anyone that wants to help support and grow my channel. Happy New Year, guys. I'll be pulling from the Pulp Tarot and then, of course, the Rider-Waite Tarot. I've been looking forward to coming on here, connecting with anybody that's helped support me this year, that's been a good friend of the channel, of what I'm doing here. Guys, gotta be honest with you, I'm loving the way my mustache looks right now. That's Teddy Bear in the background, my soulmate cat, my other little baby Stormy, she's sitting right over there. She turned a year old. Actually, no, December 27th. Hey there, Happy New Year, Sasha. Welcome in, my friend. Sure thing. Sure, if you don't follow already, can you follow the YouTube channel, like the live, help this channel grow? And I'm just pulling 2 cards and giving a general intuitive reading. I'll probably be on here for an hour or so. How was your Christmas? You do anything fun tonight? Oh, that job didn't work out. The cookie company? No, that was actually a nightmare. No, I got hurt on the job too. It's not good. I've been focusing on bigger things, like inventing. I'm a toy inventor. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and give you the 2 cards that fell out because as I'm shuffling, they both fell out. When I saw them together, I thought, okay, this could have a meaning. Just remind me real quick, how old are you? What's your zodiac sign and where are you from in the world? That's okay. I've applied for probably 100 jobs the past few months. I can't even get an interview, so I'm just taking that as a sign that the universe has something bigger for me. 32 Leo, Florida. Okay, here's what you have going into January. The Hangman and the 6 of Cups. I'm not sure what your relationship status is, family, whatnot, but you're in a position of sort of waiting, trying to look at where you are in life from a different perspective. But you do have the 6 of Cups showing that when you can tap into this energy and you learn the patience of waiting in that transition period, going from one thing to another, it's going to lead you to a 6 of Cups. This number 6 is about being stable. Those cups are overflowing. Those are children. It's a house. It's a happy family. This could also symbolize a past life connection in your life. So the Hangman in January, it's like telling you just hang tight in January. Don't put too much pressure on yourself and just know that you're coming to that 6 of Cups moment. It could also symbolize that something is coming to you in June of next year. Hi there, Kate. Welcome in, my friend. I don't know who Mr. Gert is. No, I don't even know what Twitch is. What's Twitch, guys? Thank you. Yeah, it was a blessing, this tree. I didn't have a tree at all. 2 of my nieces sent it to me. Oh, good. That's one. I'm glad to hear that, Sasha. So guys, I'm going to be on here for about an hour, maybe a little bit longer. I just want to offer 2 card readings to anybody that wants to support the channel, help me grow. Mom's basement is lit. That's pretty funny. My parents are dead, but nice try. My parents are dead and live in my own apartment. I am what's called an adult. So anybody that wants a free 2 card reading, just let me know. Go ahead and support the channel. Follow my YouTube channel, like this video. Watch some of my other videos if you want. Help the channel grow. Yeah, there's teenagers. They think they're funny. What can you do? That actually kind of was funny. Mom's basement is lit. I think because their generation, if they're Gen Z, they're not very connected to other humans. They're only connected through social media. They don't understand nuance. They don't understand proper etiquette. They don't know how to connect with fellow humans because everything's behind a computer screen. Everything's behind their phone. Okay, who else would like a reading? Kate, you want a 2 card reading? They're probably in their mom's basement. That's true. Listen, I wish my parents were alive, but they're both dead. They both died in January, 2 years apart. 2014 and 2016. So January is a fun month for me. But I'm here, guys, to connect, to have some fun. I don't have any plans tonight outside of just hanging out with the cats and doing this. And I thought it would be fun to come on here, hopefully connect with some of the people that connected with me throughout the year on TikTok and YouTube. And I just want to, do some tarot, offer some readings, and just put out some good positive energy. Hey, at least he said Mom's basement is lit. But I don't know many basements that have a big full window like that. I'm in a ground floor apartment. Oh yeah, it's tough. Blessings, what's your name? Where are you from? What's your zodiac sign? Yeah, I'm back. I started going live again in December, and then I gotta be, well, I'll tell you what happened. Actually, I have really good news if anybody wants to hear it. Cal, what's your name? I just like to verify age. So, I mean, you can lie to me if you want, but I just always ask people how old they are and what their name is, of course. Just your first name. I'm doing good. Actually, I reconnected with the inventor of the Pound Puppies toy, and he gave me a little bit of a financial blessing. I probably shouldn't say that on here, but how many people watch my live? Which helped me to continue to pursue my toy inventing. And I asked him if I could meet with him about a toy that I've been working on pretty much every day for a while now. And he wants to meet with me after January 3rd. So I've already I started submitting the toy out to companies. I submitted it to 4 companies already. It's a plush toy. And those plushies, they go viral. Squishmallows. You know how many units of toys Squishmallows has sold? Okay, good. The only reason I asked that, Dahlia, is because sometimes I get teenagers on here. And actually, I've even asked people their age, and the kid told me he was 11 one time. I removed him immediately from this live. So I've been focusing on inventing. I've been focusing on feeling good. I've been focusing on affirmations like I deserve it. I deserve to have a good life, and so do you. We deserve to have a fun life, a life full of blessings and money and, a beautiful home and love relationships. We've been convinced that most of the world is poor, and that's okay, and we just take whatever scraps we get, but that's not the way it's ever supposed to have been. So as the world changes, a lot of us are waking up to that, and we're choosing to believe that all these things we've ever dreamed of are possible. And so for me, you okay, Teddy? And for me, I decided that, well, can I tell you guys, if anybody's listening to me, I was really pursuing the toy inventing. I even spent $4,000 on a program to learn how to work in the toy, in the, like the product licensing industry. I got some advice that wasn't the best. I created 3 games that weren't very good, and I didn't really care for them either. And then the whole toy thing kind of blew up in my face in July. And I thought, okay, maybe the universe doesn't want me to be an inventor. So I dove headfirst into tarot. That's when I created these channels and everything. But then I wasn't really getting any paid readings. And I thought, okay, what's happening here? What is my purpose? I just really kept focusing on the fact that I do have a purpose. There is something for me to do. And one time in one afternoon while meditating, I think this was actually in October, sometime around October, I was just taking a meditative nap, as I call it. I do these meditations where I doze off and I wake up, I doze off and I wake up, because that's like the in-between state. They call that the theta state. Anyway, I dozed off while listening to affirmations. I woke up, and as I woke up, I saw this image of my hands holding a toy. And this was a toy, but it was based on these characters I created in 2012. These little funny looking little characters I created in 2012. But I saw myself holding this toy, and the entire idea came to me like it was dropped in my head. And in that moment, because I went to lay down and meditate to say, universe, what is my purpose? What am I doing? I'm not making the money I need to make as a tarot reader. I can't find a decent job. I can't even get an interview for a job. What's my purpose? So I dozed off, and as I woke up, I saw this toy. I came up, and the name hit me, everything. Then I reached back out to Mike Bowling, and he agreed to actually even, in addition to him sending me a little gift to get some help with the inventing, he offered to continue to talk to me. Mike Bowling created Pound Puppies in 1984. He has connections at every company in the world. So to have somebody like that believe in me was like the universe saying, this is what you're meant to do. So I've been working on that nonstop, and I have a really solid idea. It's really cute. It's really fun. It taps into those blind box mystery toys where you don't know which one you're going to get. I have the whole pitch. I have, sample images. I just have the whole thing. And more than ever, I feel closer to this dream than ever. And so I'm just every day focusing on that, focusing on feeling good, focusing on the fact that, that time when I woke up from that nap and I saw the vision of that toy in my hands, it was like my higher self. It was like my spirit team was saying, you are an inventor, invent, create. Because when people play and when we have fun, when we play games, when we play with toys, we're in a vibration and we're sending out a frequency of fun, happiness, joy. And those are the frequencies of God. And when people are having fun, you're elevating the frequency of the planet. And so that's what I've been working on. That's why I sort of took some time off here. But all right, guys, I'm done rambling. I go on these little tangents. Who else is here that would like 2 cards for free in exchange for supporting the channel and all that? Thank you. One day, mark my words, one day I'm going to be on here doing a live, and I'm going to be giving away prizes and everything to give back to you guys that have helped support me on this journey. I'm not giving up on tarot. I love tarot. And I just more than ever know that I'm on the right path because I'm following the thing that lights me up, the thing that brings me the most joy, and that's creating, that's inventing, that's creating, that's play, that's fun. Ooh, Ace of Cups, guys. New beginning, emotional fulfillment. So that's what I got for you guys. Thanks for listening to my little spiel here. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. All right. Does anybody have any fun New Year's Eve plans tonight? Did everybody have a good Christmas? Thank you, Dahlia. Did you want a couple of cards, Dahlia? I appreciate you subscribing to the channel, following. Once I get my YouTube channel up to 500 subscribers, it opens up a lot of features on YouTube that I don't have access to right now. Thank you. No, I'm not giving up. Not anymore. You ever just know something? You're just so sure of something? And I can trace this back to the 80s when I was a kid, wanting to be a toy inventor. Okay, so let's see. What does Dahlia need to know? Give me 2 cards for Dahlia. These 2 cards are just sort of like just some energies around January, not for the full year or anything. I've been doing a lot of impromptu readings and posting the readings online, and a lot of them are getting 2 of Cups, Ace of Cups, and I've been single for most of my life. So I'm like, man, is there love coming in? I'll welcome that love. Come on now. Okay, look at that, Dahlia. You got 10 of Cups is your first card. And your second card is the 10 of Wands. Okay, interesting. No, that's the 9 of Wands. Sorry. You have 9 of Wands and 10 of Cups. The 9 of Wands, they call this the Wounded Warrior. The Wands symbolize fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This is somebody that's overworked and sort of hiding from the work because they've taken on too much. They got a bandage on their head. And they're just sort of needing a reprieve. You need a rest from working so hard, and possibly at your job, if you're working a day job, there may be some conflict that has you feeling worn out. But you started out with the 10 of Cups, showing that once you can get over this 9 of Wands situation here, you come into a 10 of Cups. You're looking forward to a happy family, a happy life. You're looking up to that rainbow. The Cups symbolize the water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. And this is a card about happy life, happy family, and emotional fulfillment, because 10 is a completion number. So you're going from 9 to 10. So your January might start out a little rocky, but you're going to end up in a good place. Hey, Melissa. How are you, my friend? I'm on here tonight for a little while. I wanted to come on here real quick and offer some free 2-card readings. Oh, you're a Scorpio moon? Oh, it's interesting. I'm a Scorpio sun, Libra rising, and Leo moon. Yeah, so that reading was for you. So you are definitely... You're a double water sign, so you're very emotional, but you're also very intuitive with those emotions. Just make sure, Dahlia, that you're taking time for yourself. The water signs can get overwhelmed with people. Make sure you're taking time to recharge, to be by yourself, to meditate, to float in water, take a long hot shower or bath, something like that. Don't take on too many of the emotions of your children, your family. How you doing, Melissa? Did everybody have a good Christmas? I don't really feel like I had a Christmas this year. I didn't have anywhere to go or anything to do, and I just sort of hung out for the day, kind of like what I did today. Good for you. You need it. You had a good Christmas? That's good, Melissa. Everything worked out for you? Actually, you know what, Melissa? I'm going to use a different deck. So you guys keep sending those positive thoughts my way. I have a really solid toy idea that I've been submitting to companies as of just 2 days ago. I have, 2D images. I have sketches. I have a pitch deck which explains exactly what the toy is and how it works. And it's, Melissa, if you have children, you know what I'm talking about. It's the kind of toy that's like one of those blind box mystery toys where you don't know which character you're gonna get. So think like Labubu's, think Squishmallows, think those squishy dumpling toys. I'm tapping into that energy. Give me some of that energy, universe. Some of that viral energy. Okay, let me just shuffle these cards. Yeah, Squishmallows started only in 2017 with 8 designs. Now they have over 3,000 designs, and they've sold over 400 million units. Do you guys realize if I sold 400 million units of the toy that I'm telling you about right now, I would be mega rich for the rest of my life? Then I'd be hosting retreats for all you guys. Let's go to a retreat to Hawaii, everybody. Come on, my treat. I know I'm saying that, but to tell you the truth, and the Scorpios on here can vouch, Scorpios mean that. When we say it, we mean it. Aren't Squishmallows cute though? Yeah, the unboxing. And the crazy thing is, I've been seeing lots of videos of unboxing and toys going viral. And I feel like I'm like in the energy of it. And I'm telling you, I know my idea is good because I know it's good. It's a toy I would have wanted when I was a kid. Actually, it's a toy I would want now as an adult. It's a cute idea. Okay, so let's get a couple of cards for Melissa. Let's see, what does Melissa need to know? Melissa, I'm using the Pulp Tarot for you. Thank you. Yeah, the tree's nice, right? It was a gift from a couple of my nieces with some ornaments and lights, and I just put up, all my ornaments. Okay, what does Melissa need to know? Melissa, you got that Knight of Swords, somebody coming into your life with some information, and you have the Nine of Cups, air energy, someone coming in. Now remember, Knight of Swords energy, sometimes they come in a little too quick and they miss the target, like their aim is off balance. Because the Knight symbolizes the air, Knight of Swords symbolizes the air signs. You want to just make sure you're thinking things through in January. Don't make any rash decisions. This is Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. But you're coming to the Nine of Cups. This is the wish fulfillment. You're going to be sitting there, sitting pretty, surrounded by luxury, surrounded by wealth. Whatever this thing is that you're manifesting, this is also Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy, the Nine of Cups. There may be a night coming in that'll sweep you off your feet, that'll bring you lots of emotional fulfillment. This could just be energies that you're tapping into where you're going to get things done in January. And just know that you're coming to that Nine of Cups. So tap into that feeling of everything's already completed. I'm emotionally fulfilled. I have everything I need and want. And they do say the Nine of Cups is the wish fulfillment card. So whatever you're wishing, whatever your wish upon a star is, it's coming. Your ex is a Gemini? Oh, well, he may pop up in January for some reason. I had a very vivid dream about my ex last night. Actually, it was more this morning. I went back to bed from about 7:30, and then I slept until very late in the day, which I normally don't do at all, ever anymore. But I just wanted to sleep and relax and meditate, so I put on some frequency music. It was this video like Archangel Gabriel. I think Angel Gabriel is one of my spirit guides. And I was just listening to that music for like 3 hours this morning. I kept waking up, going back to sleep. Every time I woke up, I felt like my body was vibrating. I was so relaxed. So I know that I was in a very deep meditative state. And it was in that state that I had that dream about Travis. I don't want him back. But maybe he just symbolizes that love is coming into my life. I think I hear fireworks. So what do you guys have planned tonight? It's just me and the cats tonight. I cleaned up, I made some food. Whatever food I had in the house, I made it. Just a random little assortment of food. Sure, tell me your name first, your zodiac sign, your age, and where you're from. Maybe, yeah, it could be letting go of the past. Exactly, I think so. I've done a few readings recently that I've been posting on TikTok and YouTube, just sort of like these impromptu readings. And the Ace of Cups has come out a lot. Oh, Kate, you're still here. I didn't know you were here. I thought you left. I would never skip you, my friend. All right, what does Kate need to know? Tomorrow in your city, you'll have over 100,000 people? What's tomorrow? Aisha, you can go ahead with your question, but normally I just pull a couple of cards and give you an intuitive reading. I don't really do yes and no questions. All right, what does Kate need to know? Kate, you got the High Priestess again, tapping into that High Priestess energy, your intuition, following your gut instinct. So January, it's like telling you, in January, no matter what happens, follow your gut and your intuition. And you also have the World. So Kate, you're in like a really powerful energy in January. You have two major arcana out of just two cards. So whatever your intuition is leading you to do, you're coming to the completion of a cycle with the World card. I think you're gonna have a lot of options, Kate. The World is your oyster. Just know that the decision you make, follow your gut with it and you'll make the right decision. Now, did you guys figure out your overall energy for the year? I think how you do it is you take your birth date and the current year. So mine would be 11, 10, and then 2026, which also breaks down to 10. And so if you add up 11, 10, and 10, it's 31. 3 plus 1 is 4. And I believe the fourth card in the tarot is the Emperor. So that's like the overall energy for my year. So you guys should go ahead and do that calculation and find out what the overall card is for your year. Oh, there's a run. I'm so sorry. I don't do those kind of questions, Aisha. Sorry about that. I have no idea. I would say if you want to do a reading, what I do is I have 3 payment options. We could do a full reading, like a full love reading. I do the reading, I film it, I put it on YouTube, and then I send you the link via private message. Or I send you a private link via email, and then you're the only one that can watch the reading. If you go to the caption of this video, you'll see the prices there. Oh, that's right, the Rose Parade. Yeah, I'll pick a couple of cards for you, but I'm gonna go back to the traditional tarot, the Rider-Waite. Okay, what does Aisha need to know? Okay, Aisha, you have 2 very positive cards. You have the Strength card, which is a major arcana. That's also the number 8. That's the number of wealth. You actually go from 8 to 9. So there's a progression in your life. Lots of yellow, which is lots of positive thinking, positive mindset. This is the card advising you to tap into your inner strength. You can close the mouth of the lion, but also it's encouraging you to speak with the mouth of the lion, to let your voice be heard, what you want, what you don't want in life. You are coming to a 9 of Pentacles. This is earth energy. This is the energy of Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This is an energy that says that you're in a place of abundance. You have all those grapes growing behind you, lots of money to give away, to keep. You're surrounded in luxury. So it looks like your January, you're going to have to find that inner strength, and just know that when you do, it's going to bring you to the ultimate place of happiness. So that's for you, Aisha. Those are two really powerful cards to get. I'm going to say, as far as the relationship, you have to follow your gut. If you don't feel like it's right, you have to speak your mind. It's raining. Are they going to run in the rain? Guys, we got to just hang in there, guys. The world is changing, but that means positive things for us. Old institutions are crumbling. Humanity is taking back its collective freedom. Does anybody want to pull a card for me? Give me a reading. Kate, you still here? You want to pull a couple of cards for me? Tell me what I got. 10 of Pentacles, guys. You were engaged this time last year? I just feel like the energy of love is all around. I don't know. I just feel like love is all around us. Love is everywhere. Celtic? Is it like a Celtic deck? I love Celtic things. I cut my own hair the other day. I didn't do too bad for doing it blindly. Oh, just a couple of cards. Just 1 or 2 cards would be great. No, don't give up on love. We can't give up on love. We are created from love. They say that our soul is created from the light and love of God. So we are love incarnate. Thank you. I just know that this is a really powerful year. 2026 breaks down to 10, 10 breaks down to 1, so we're in a 1 year. So this is a powerful year coming up. So you know what I do? You know how I visualize these days? Because you know, I was able to get ChatGPT for a whole year through a blessing. Somebody blessed me with it. 3 of Swords. Yeah, that's probably Travis. Yep. Interesting, because I did dream about him last night. Or this morning. Yeah, new beginnings. Hey there, Tabitha. You got the King of Wands and the Knight of Wands? Well, that sounds great. Two male energies. So you know what happened, guys? Here's how I manifest these days. Here's one fun thing I'm doing. Yeah, that's interesting. And fire is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Oh, my ex was a Capricorn. They say that Scorpios and Capricorns, they work well together, where one is stoic, one is emotional. They balance each other out. They say that Scorpios and Capricorns are 2 halves of the same heart. So here's one thing I do, because I have the upgraded ChatGPT, so I could talk to it for hours and I can do a lot on it. What I do is I come up with scenarios like this. Like I talk to my ChatGPT and I tell him, let's play a visualization game. Let's have fun with the money. And I tell him that I licensed my toy and it came out in May, and then by July I get my first royalty check. And I'm like, times $9.99 by 1 million units, and then it gives me a number. I'm like, all right, so that's my first royalty check. And he's like, yes, it is. Congratulations. And I'm like, okay, so what do I do with that money then? These are the games I play. Fire, 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 Leo, Sagittarius. Yeah, Aries, Leo, Sag, those are the fire energies. Oh no, I said Capricorn. What the hell am I thinking about? Not Capricorn. Capricorn is an earth sign. It's Aries, Leo, Sag. Oh yeah. So that's one game that I play. I play that game at night with my ChatGPT, and I just daydream. get into the feeling of what would it be like to have a large sum of money fall into your lap at one time. How do you manage that? What do you do? One thing I've been thinking about is what's my obligation to family? Because I have some shitty family members that have been pretty shitty to me. Do I give out of obligation? Or is that like a negative energy? Or should I give because I want to? Because if the roles were reversed, they wouldn't help me out. But then I play games like, what would I do with the money? I'd get a house, I'd get a car. I don't have a car right now. And I just sort of put myself in that place of just having fun. Like, the documentary, The Secret, that Rhonda Byrne put out? Rhonda Byrne says, play games, imagine, have fun, Just imagine yeah, exactly. Give to the people that gave to you. That's exactly what I want to do. I have a list of friends I want to give to. I would want to keep coming back on lives. And while I do the lives, end every live with a contest as a way to give back to people. But that's what they say to do. Just have fun. Like if you listen to Esther Hicks, she channels a being known as Abraham. They say, just have fun. Imagine, what would I do? How would I spend the money? Come up with a list in your mind and just get into the feelings of having it now. And that's really where I am right now. I'm just in the feeling of having it now. Actually, it just reminded me, one thing I'm planning on, Melissa? I'm planning on creating an organization I'm going to call the Smile Bright Foundation. And it's an organization that provides dental work to people to help restore their dignity through their smile. Because I need a lot of dental work, like a lot of dental work. And so I always thought, out of all of my brothers and me, I'm the only one that didn't have perfectly straight, uniform teeth. All 5 of my older brothers had perfectly straight teeth. No one needed braces. And then I come along and my teeth are all messed up. And I've always felt insecure about that. So I want to restore dignity by helping people gain their smile back. Because if you could smile, you could take on the world. So that's one thing I'm definitely planning on doing. Oh, I've needed to go for a long time. I've needed to go for a long time. It's a miracle that I'm hanging in there. You know what I was thinking of doing as well? I was thinking, because I really do try to think, because there are people that do manage large sums of money. I was thinking, one thing I would do, I would take a portion of money, I'd put it in an account, and I would call that the giving account or something. So if people come to me and they need something, without degrading them, without asking them a million questions, without giving them a loan, I would just give them what they asked for, within reason, of course. Even family. So I'd have this amount of money set aside that's just there if people come to me and they need something. That's it. That's another thing that I've planned. As soon as I get that licensing deal, I'll be on here so fast, sharing the good news with you guys. Yes, exactly. There's so much to do. So much to do. You okay, Teddy? Oh, my little fatso just came out here. You okay, Teddy? Okay. All right, who's still on here with us? Wow, 30 minutes goes so fast. You guys have any plans for tonight? Get the hookers off the streets? This modern generation, everybody does OnlyFans. It's too weird for me. Oh yeah, that chiropractor, he's a great guy. Oh wait, he does OnlyFans. Okay. The OnlyFans generation. Let's see what this card is. Yeah, there's definitely love coming. Page of Cups just flipped around on me. This is an emotional offer, possibly from a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Man, my family used to have some big New Year's Eve parties. My family used to have some big New Year's Eve parties. All the aunts, the uncles, the cousins together. After midnight, my Uncle Dave would go to White Castle and get like 120 burgers, bring them back to the house. They'd just keep partying. I'm grateful for what I have, though. The fact that I have food at all is a blessing. It could be worse. I could have nothing in the house, but... What kind of company? Oh, oil company? You know what I've been binge watching? I've been watching The Nanny. Do you remember The Nanny from the 90s? Oh, Middle Eastern? Oh, wow. Interesting. Remember The Nanny, Fran Drescher? I've been binge watching that a few episodes a day. Mr. Sheffield. Tell me Mr. Sheffield wasn't dreamy. Those 90s suits, that 90s style, the little wire frame glasses. We got to bring that style back. I think we have to bring that style back. I love Fran Drescher. She's very intelligent. She's a very, very intelligent woman. She has a small part in some movie with Timothy Chalamet. I don't really care for him as an actor, but whatever. Yeah, she's funny. You know what I like about the show is that she wasn't crude. She made some innuendos here and there, but her character wasn't crude, wasn't like, she wasn't a tramp. She sort of made sure that her character, though she was out there with the clothes and everything, and even though she dressed very sexy, she was sort of like the girl next door. They didn't take her to the extreme where she'd be considered trashy. Good old Fran Drescher. My mom loved that show. I know, right? I just watched the episode last night with Elizabeth Taylor. They had so many guest stars on that show. Good old Fran Drescher. Crazy story, huh? Her life is crazy. I love Elizabeth Taylor too. My favorite movie from Hollywood's golden age is Cat on a Hot Tin Roof with her and Paul Newman. Paul Newman in that movie was just unbelievable. I have a friend I used to work with that met Elizabeth Taylor when she was a manager of a hotel, a fancy hotel in the city, New York. She got to meet Elizabeth face to face. And she said her eyes were stunning. But she never said she had violet flecks in her eyes. She never said that. She's like, I think that they're blue, but people tell me that they look like violet. She's like, but I didn't come up with that. She's like, to me, they're blue. I never saw Cleopatra. I never saw a lot of her movies. I should do something where I watch a bunch of her movies. That's the kind of thing I daydream about love. Like a guy that comes into my life that loves stuff like that wants to do a whole weekend where we watch Elizabeth Taylor movies or Paul Newman movies. Those are the kind of things I want to do. She was a classy lady, man. She was good old Elizabeth Taylor. She never liked being called Liz, I don't think. I read that somewhere. Or maybe she didn't mind if close friends called her Liz. But if other people met her, she preferred Elizabeth. I want to see Butterfield 8. I think I saw Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf, but I can't recall. Remember those White Diamonds commercials in the 90s? These have always brought me luck. White Diamonds that was a beautiful perfume. It actually smelled good. My cats are running back and forth. I don't know why. I think they hit fireworks. You have any plans tonight? Just hanging out with the kids, watching the ball drop? I'm by myself, so I figured I'd come on here tonight, do some readings. Ooh, the tower again. 2025 was the tower moment for me. 2025 was the tower for me. My goal once my royalties start coming in is to move to Franklin, Tennessee, but I'm not sure about that. It might be Knoxville, it might be Franklin, maybe it'll be North Carolina. Do you have like anybody coming over or anything? Do you get together with family? One day soon I'll be able to come on here and I'll be like, what's your address? I'm sending you a couple of my toys. And although I didn't get to see the Rockettes this year for the 100th anniversary, my goal is definitely by 2033, when they have the when it's the 100th anniversary of the Christmas Spectacular, I'll definitely be there for that one. I just feel like good things are happening. I don't know, I just know it. Good things are happening. I feel it in my bones. Send a ticket for you too? What do you mean ticket? You want to move? You leaving? Oh, New York? That would be fun. Actually, that would be a fun trip. You know what? Now that I think about it, that would be a fun trip. Yeah, get together all you guys that help support my channel and everything. Yeah, we could do a trip to New York. That would be fun. I love the Rockettes. I did see the Christmas Spectacular when I was a kid. We went on a school field trip, but I don't remember much about it. I just remember in the middle of the show, there was like a version of A Christmas Carol. I've been to LA. I like it. Things are gonna change drastically in the coming years. You know, I've never been to a Broadway show outside of the Rockettes, outside of the Christmas Spectacular. So that's definitely something I want to do as well. I can't wait till I'm rich too. It's gonna be fun. What's the purpose of having money if you're not having fun with it, if you're not having fun with people? High Priestess again. The Lovers, Page of Wands, Death. I have my dream house picked out in Franklin, Tennessee. It's not for sale right now, but I'm believing it will be. I have my dream house picked out, which has a theater inside of it. People probably think I'm crazy, but they probably thought Steve Jobs was crazy and Jeff Bezos and all these other people. Oh, are you? That's so funny. Oh, we're just hanging out here tonight. What'd you have for dinner? Did you make anything special for the night? I do miss those New Year's Eve parties from when I was a kid. And then in the 90s, one of my aunts would open up her house, 90s and 2000s, and she would just do like an open house on New Year's Eve. Anybody that wanted to come can come. So sometimes we'd go over to my Aunt Diane's house. I remember 2000 watching the ball, watching around the world as every country went into the year 2000. And then I stayed up with my mom till like 3:30 in the morning, and we were just watching it happen all over the world. That was a fun New Year's Eve 2000. I used to hate New Year's Eve. I used to hate January. And then both of my parents died in the month of January. I don't hate it so much anymore. I just look at it now as like, a new beginning. I can't say 2025 turned out how I hoped or believed, but I can look back at every step and see every day, every week, every month, there was more and more spiritual growth. Oh, that sounds good. He's from Queens? What part of Queens? I grew up in a little neighborhood called Maspeth. So now I just look at January as just a new beginning and just excited to, get to work and watch these dreams manifest. Oh, hi, Teddy. Somebody must be outside. He's coming over here, rubbing my leg. What is it, Sweetie? What is it? It's not that exciting, whatever it is. I love that cat. My little sweets. Come say hi, Teddy. You okay? Don't knock over the... You okay? He's a cutie. Oh, Woodside? What is it, Teddy? Come over here. Come to Papa. Oh, here's my little fat boy. He's a little chubby. My baby. You're my little sweetheart, and you know it. I love you. Okay, get down. There's an orange cat that's been roaming around outside. She must be out there because he's going crazy. Teddy, what the hell is it? I already gave you crunchies. I gave you water. What do you want? He's the cat that's attached to me. You know what? It's all about the soul's growth. It's all about the growth of our soul. Who knows why things happen? I sure don't. But every connection is a past life connection. Every connection we make is a connection we planned before we came into these bodies. And so, I don't know, it's for a reason, I guess. I've been having tons of dreams lately, and they're all with people I don't know. People I've never seen before, people I have no idea who they are. And I don't even know if I know them in the dream. I think in the dream I do know them. In a good way, I hope. Let's hope it's in a good way. It finally got cold here in Alabama, finally. Christmas Day, all last week, it was in the 70s. How annoying is that? Oh, you're in California. But still, for other states, it should be cold in winter. Not 72, 75 degrees and then 50 degrees at night. A couple of days I had to keep my air conditioning on because it gets too stuffy in here. Oh, Page of Pentacles. A financial offer. Information about finances. No, I don't go out in the rain. No, I stay home. I think a couple of my brothers are getting together tonight, but I'm not invited. Because I got dragged into some family drama that I had nothing to do with. So they're going to be celebrating and having fun with tons of food and everything. But I'm happy and grateful for what I have here. Whatever I had in the house, I made. A couple of deviled eggs, some chicken cutlets. I whipped up a potato salad. So, but yeah, this is our year. I feel it. This is my year. Miracles have been happening every day for me. This is my year. I'm claiming it. I'm claiming it for all of us, guys. This is our year. My mustache looks the best it's ever looked. This is my year. Yes, let's hope for that. That could be that Page of Pentacles that just popped up. Yeah, the family drama does stink. And I had nothing to do with anything, but oh well. So two brothers are celebrating with their families and everything, and two brothers not invited. So I'm alone and my brother John is alone at his apartment. But that's okay, it's all part of the soul's journey. My parents would be highly disappointed right now in their sons. You okay, Teddy? What is it? I'm not feeding you. I just gave you crunchies not even an hour ago. I've been on here for 50 minutes. Oh, that's so cute. What is it? You want crunchies? But I just gave you crunchies. Get a life. Teddy, you're turning into a big fat balloon. I can't feed you this much. I think he's bored. Maybe I'll try taking him out. Maybe I'll take him outside for a minute. Hi there, Amber. Happy New Year to you. Who's excited for the new year? New year, new me. You okay, Teddy? What is it? My baby, what does he want? He's being weird. Oh, my sweets, he's a good boy. Are you at a party tonight, Amber? You just hanging out with family? The only thing I'm a little sad about is that it doesn't even feel like it was Christmas this year. It just feels like it just came by. There was nothing Christmassy going on outside of the decorations I put up. But it's okay. It's only one Christmas in my life. I'll be okay. Next year, it'll be different. Next year, it'll be me. It'll be my life partner. You know, we'll be in our own house. Or I'll be in some house somewhere. You okay, Teddy? Have fun, Amber. I think you bring in the new year an hour earlier than me. I gotta try to find out where I can even watch the ball drop. I'm in Alabama. It's different. In New York, you just put on any news channel because the ball drops in New York. But in Alabama, what do I do? Where do I look? I don't know. Teddy, I just fed you. You're being crazy now. Sweets, don't be crazy like that. All right, I might hop off here in a minute, ladies, whoever's on here with me. I just wanted to pop on for an hour, chat with some people, pull some cards. I didn't think many people would be on here because it is New Year's Eve. But it was still good chatting with you guys, whoever was on here with me. I might hop off here because I am getting a little hungry. I might go eat some of that food, have a deviled egg or something. It's only 6:56. It's 8:56 here. The only thing I couldn't seem to manifest today that I really, really wish I had is like a Pepsi or a Coke. I would love a soda. I don't drink, but a soda would hit the spot. But I didn't have a ride to the store, and I didn't have any way to get it. I keep thinking, how can I manifest a soda? I'll probably stay on for another 6 minutes. I want to stay on for exactly an hour. Eight, 6, 6. Diet Pepsi? Normally people love Diet Coke. How different, you rebel. I just can't do the diets. They just taste so different. Although I shouldn't be drinking soda at all, and that's why I know I've gained a little bit of weight because I've indulged in soda here and there. But it would really hit the spot right now. My neighbor I used to call Clark Kent. He moved out the other day. They already have new people in that apartment. That's how fast. Within 2 weeks, he was out and a new neighbor was in. The new neighbors seem to be a fun time. They're loud. You know, I don't drink, but I have a single can of beer in my refrigerator, and I don't even remember where I got it from. But I do have a single can of beer in my fridge. Isn't that funny? And I don't drink. Where did I even get that from? Where did I get that from? Oh, I know where I got it from. Somebody left it in my brother's car, the one that drives Uber. An unopened can of beer. I love Pepsi. Pepsi's my favorite. Pepsi was my addiction back in the day. It's just because a Coke or a Pepsi would go good with the food I have. You know, I have some cheddar biscuits, the Red Lobster kind, some deviled eggs, some chicken cutlets, some potato salad. It would go good with that kind of food. You know, this card has come up a lot for me lately. And I wonder if there's somebody in my life that's trying to take advantage of me. With the Seven of Swords. Or somebody that's just not being honest with me. I'll probably take my decorations down by January 6th. I'll leave them up until Little Christmas or Three Kings Day. And then I'm going to start coming on here again more regularly. I've been feeling my intuition telling me to go back online. That's why I'm on here tonight. So let's wrap up with giving thanks. Let's see. I definitely am thankful that a year ago, December 27th of 24, Stormy came into my life. And that little cat, she's been a journey. I learned a lot through her. I'm thankful Teddy and Stormy are doing well. They're healthy, they're happy, they're both fixed and taken care of. They get along. I'm grateful for the food I have on the counter right now. I'm grateful that, you know, the rent has been paid in December. The bills have been paid. I'm thankful for this phone, for my community online that I've met, great people all over the world. I'm thankful for everything that tarot has brought to me, for my connection with Mike Bowling. I'm really grateful for the computer right now that's playing that music, and for having this apartment that's clean and cozy and, you know, has the amenities I need. I'm thankful for the comfortable bed I have. That's a luxury. You know, indoor plumbing is a blessing. That's a gift. I just feel like protected. I feel cozy. I feel, you know, nurtured. I feel like I have everything I need and want. And for that, I give thanks. It's a wonderful thing to have a home, to have somewhere to lay your head at night, to have somewhere to wake up, to have somewhere to make coffee and, you know, watch The Nanny. I'm thankful for The Nanny. Let's see, what shows did I binge this year? Okay, 2025, I started watching TV again. Just, you know, to have fun, just to laugh. I binge watched all of Roseanne. I binge watched all of The Middle. And now I'm binge watching The Nanny. That's right. That's a good thing to be thankful for. I'm thankful for my little sweetie cats. They definitely keep life interesting. And let's see. I'm thankful my mustache finally looks the way I wanted it to look. I finally got my mustache the way I want it to look. I'm thankful that this self haircut I did came out decent, even if the back may not look perfect. The front looks okay. I did this fade myself. I have no training. I just do it blind with a buzzer. I'm grateful for this tree my nieces bought me with the lights and some ornaments. That's a blessing. That was definitely a really wonderful blessing. Hi, Jessica. Your mother loved the baby? Hello, my mother loved the baby. Do you mean the nanny? What baby? Do we know each other, Jessica? Hello, my mother loved the baby. Jessica, I don't know what you mean, but I'm highly curious about what you mean. Your mother loved the baby? I hope she did. So yeah, I have a lot to be grateful for as we wrap up 2025. Boy, this has been one interesting year. It's had its ups, it's had its downs, but I'm still here. I'm still here. Jessica, tell me what you mean. I'm curious. I think you're probably just playing. You're just joking around with me, I'm guessing. But I want to know what you're talking about. Ba-da-da-da. The gays love the mustache these days. I believe it. Go to my page, Melissa, tomorrow at some point if you want, and look at the last couple of readings I did. The Two of Cups and the Ace of Cups both came out in that reading. And the last one I did, the Lover's card came out as well. I really do believe, along with the Page of Cups, I really do believe that. And then if you look at the numbers on the cards, there were 2 with the number 2, 2 with the number 7, 1 with the number 8. So we may meet this person in February, and then by July or August, the relationship will be established. You know, like you'll come to a conclusion that you want to be together for the rest of your life. If you look at the numbers on the card, it means we can meet this person anywhere between February and July. Oh, really? Do they have money? You mean the Middle Eastern gays? Are there a lot of Middle Eastern gays? Or are there some of them? Isn't it? It's illegal to be gay in a lot of Middle Eastern countries these days. I know somebody that had to move to Germany to come out because he was from, where was he from? EAE? Something like that. I forgot where he was from. Are they oil money? That sounds fun. Not here in LA. Good old LA. I spent a week out there in 2014 for a writing program. You did? In high school? Interesting. All right, who else is on here? Before I hop off and start my one-man show New Year's Eve, does anybody else want a reading? If not, I'll see you guys tomorrow at the same time, 8 Central. And we'll come on here again, hang out, we'll talk, Jeff Bouch. Sacred here? Do you mean scared? Jeff, tell me where you're from. Where you're from in the world, how old you are, what your zodiac is. All right, you got that down. I don't know what sacred means. Sacred? All right, Jeff, I'll pull a couple of cards for you and then I'll hop off here. Take care, Melissa. I'll see you tomorrow if you're around. Okay. Let's see. What does Jeff need to know? Where are you from, Jeff? What part of the country? Or the world? I'm from Queens, New York City. Currently living in Alabama. Ohio. Have you been on my lives before? If not, can you do me a favor? Can you subscribe to my page and like the live? Show YouTube that I'm reaching people, help the channel grow. My goal is to get to 500 subscribers on here. Once I do that, it opens up a lot of features on YouTube that I don't have access to right now. Okay. Okay, Jeff, you got some interesting cards here. Both cards are the water signs. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. You have the King of Cups. This is a divine masculine. He's in control of his emotions. He knows how to, he's in control of his emotions, meaning that he doesn't allow things to overwhelm him. This is a divine masculine that's like an artist type of person, a writer, a painter, someone that's sort of like what I'm into, like new age stuff, like hippie dippy stuff. That's the kind of energy of the King of Cups. He's the artist. He's the emotionally intelligent man. He's confident. He's strong. And behind that, you also have the Three of Cups. So celebration, maybe someone coming into your life if you're single. Either way, you're going from the King of Cups to the Three of Cups, which is about coming together with people. This could just symbolize that in January, you'll be having lots of fun, reconnecting with people, celebrating. But you got lots of water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Are you married? Are you with anybody right now? If not, you may have someone coming to life. This could be a female as well, just the energy of the card. Because the divine masculine energy is all about outward movement, taking action. And then the queens are about the internal. So this is telling you to be maybe more forward with your emotions, be vocal about what you want, don't hold back, but be in control of how you feel about situations and have more fun. If you have a chance to be around people, to celebrate, to go to parties, to go out on a Friday night and have a drink, it's encouraging you to maybe just welcome more of that fun, more of that water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, which is all about the emotions and connecting with people. So it's encouraging you to connect a little bit more and step into that King of Cups energy. I hope that resonated with you, brother. Thank you for the subscribe, the follow, the like. And I'm going to hop off here, hang out with my cats because I'm single. I'm going to watch a TV show, eat a little food, ring in the new year. But I will be back tomorrow, guys, at 8 p.m. Central. Thank you guys for hanging out with me tonight. Remember, guys, we have the magic within. This is Joey with Joey's Magic Tarot. I'll see you guys tomorrow night at 8. Happy New Year, everybody.